got it. There. It's better than down there with that big pole.
Sound check. 1, 2, 3. Sound check.
Can you still hear me? I can't get the scoreboard changed, so until somebody smarter is here, this is what we're doing. Sorry, Nooksack, we know it's you. Good evening, soccer fans. Lakewood High School welcomes you to Dick Cardinal Stadium for tonight's soccer game between our Lakewood Cougars and the visiting Nooksack Valley Pioneers. We remind you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom. Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game. The officials for this contest are registered with the WIAA. Their experience and integrity qualified them to administer the rules of the game. Now, let's introduce our teams, starting with the visitors. All right, number 0, Marley Brock. Okay, number 29, Phoebe Hunt. Number 40, Sarah Eisenhart. That one. Number 21, Kiana Mora. Number 3, Gretchen Elmendorf. Number 4, Elena Dykstra. Number 5, Raquel Flores. Number 7, Nevea Corona. Number 8, Naomi Hort. I'm sorry, I don't know how to speak Swedish. Number 9, Daisy Garcia Zaragoza. Number 10, Valeska Rodriguez. Number 11, Carly Har. Number 14, Sydney Hooker. Number 15, Ali Lopez Morales. Number 16, Kennedy Brown. Number 18, Maggie Byers. Number 19, Lolani Slauson. Number 22, Anna Raymond. Number 23, Peyton Duke. Number 24, number 11, Brooke Yargis. Senior, number 12, Lauren Butcher. Junior, number 13, Brenna Mahar. Senior, number 14, Crystal Raymond. Senior, number 15, Aurora Fitzsimons. Junior, number 6, okay. Sophomore, number 18, Ellie Klumper. Junior, number 19, Kira McMillan. Freshman, number 21, Kaden Hines. Sophomore, Ebony Tapia. I said it right. Okay. Sophomore, number 25, McKenna Maddox. Sophomore, number 27, Tabitha Brooks. Junior, number 33, Alea Shaw. Lakewood's head coach is Jordan Cohagen. Assistant coach is Dana Black. And our team trainer is Brandon Stock. At this time, would you please stand and remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Starting lineups have been introduced, and we've said the Pledge of Allegiance. The teams are in the huddle. In the middle of play introductions, our signal went off, and I don't know if it's a glitch in the Wi-Fi or if there's something else going on. The iPad is fully charged. The microphones are fully charged, so the only thing I can think of is that we got a funky Wi-Fi signal. We're a little off center tonight because of the tent up over on the sidelines on the track. So we want to make sure that we give you the best view possible. We are going to miss a few of the plays on the sideline right at the midfield stripe. Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Dale Leach bringing you Lakewood girls soccer tonight. We have the Cougars playing the Nooksack Valley Pioneers. I know that it says Meridian on the scoreboard. They said that they will try and get that fixed if somebody shows up and knows how to input the right name into the scoreboard. But right now, it's just going to say Meridian, even though we know that it's Nooksack Valley. Not quite sure what the delay is. We have a lines judge running onto the field behind the Nooksack goal. It looks like he's going to be checking the net, making sure it's fully attached to the post.
And that's what he's doing.
And as soon as he has that taken care of, we will get underway. Lakewood is starting. It looks like number 2 on the right-hand side here in front of us is Alexi Looper. And then right at the center box, number 14, Crystal Raymond. It's Skylar Sobitz, number 6, at center forward. I'm sure that we're going to see Aurora Fitzsimmons in the midfield, number 50. Last time we were here, we also saw Taylor Westbang in the lineup, and we're going to get those names as we go along. I talked to former Cougar coach tonight, Nick Anderson, former girls coach from a couple of years ago, and he believes tonight we should see another hotly contested contest like we did the other night when we were here, when the Cougars gave up a goal in about the 60th minute rather, and lost to the Cascade Bruins 1-0. And thank you to Kay Thronson tonight for having both rosters available to us, so we'll be able to get a few names out for the Pioneers. certainly if we get a goal scorer, hopefully we'll be able to get names and numbers on that. But hopefully we don't see any goal scored by Nooksack Valley. Ball played into midfield. Raymond looks like she wants it, but it's going to be chased down. It's touched by her. Skylar's onto it. She kicks and gets it out wide to Looper, and the flag is up, and we're going to have offsides. That's a very close call. I did not think Looper was offsides. The linesman disagrees with me, and so it's going to be a free kick for the Pioneers. I believe Sam Ertz is starting in the goal tonight. Again, we'll work on getting the rest of those Cougar starters. Looper taps it away, and there was a good, it's Brooks Yardis, number 11 in the midfield. Tapped by, running hard, but the Pioneer keeper comes out and secures it before the Cougar runner can get to the ball. Ball's going to be played out, and that right back is Lauren Butcher. It looks like they're playing 3 at the back tonight. We saw more of a 4-4-2 lineup the last time the Cougars were here against Cascade. Really played well connecting the back 8 with the back 4 and the midfield 4 with a strong, solid back 8. Now it looks like a little more offensive minded as the Cougars have 7 players up attacking the goal. And that ball goes through. It's a foot race for it on the wing. And that's one they put out easily by the Cougar defender. That looks like Kaylee Guler, sophomore, number 5, out there on the left wing. So if we can get the center back, we'll have the defensive backs of Guler, Butcher, and whoever the center back is. Good challenge by Butcher, and it's going to be a handball, Cougar free kick. It's going to be Guler to take the free kick.
She's behind the post.
The ball is intercepted and possessed by the Cougars. And that's Aurora Fitzsimmons getting it up on the wing. Oh, the wing was just unable to keep it in bounds, and she kind of puts up her hands in frustration. Good coverage by the center back. Puts it out of bounds up the field. Good challenge. Trying to play a little two-man game. Center back steps up, knocks it away. Unfortunately, it was just played to midfield to the Pioneers. A touch by the running Looper. That ball's intercepted by Yargus. Now they're looking for another through ball. Shot on goal. Knocked down. Still is there. Fighting hard, and it is just outside over the touchline. The keeper was unable to catch the ball on the first kick and had to fight hard with a charging Pioneer forward to keep the ball out of goal. Step in and put away Butcher, puts it upfield, and it's going to roll out for a throw.
They're behind the 10.
that throw-in goes out of bounds, and since it came in and then rolled out, that's going to be a Cougar throw-in as a turnover. If they throw the ball down the sidelines and the ball never comes in bounds, it's going to be a rethrow. Pioneers on the attack, the ball goes through, but smartly put out of bounds, and that's that center back, and that is Taylor Westbang. So Taylor Westbang is in the center. She's flanked by Ruler and Butcher, with the Simmons and Looper in the midfield, as well as Riley Westbang and Ivani Tapia. Good defense, knocked out of bounds. That's Guler. No, that's Yargis, sorry. And it's going to be a Pioneer throw. That bounces over the head of Butcher, but she recovers. She should have knocked it off the Pioneer player for a Cougar throw, and indeed that's what the referee will signal. Just underway here at Dick Cardinal Stadium on the campus of Lakewood High School. 8 minutes into the first half, no score as the Lakewood Cougars are taking on the Nooksack Valley Pioneers. It's going to be a free kick down for the Pioneers. And that's Elena Dykstra sending it into the middle, dropped to a player right at the top of the box, but she puts it over the top, and that will be a goal kick.
What do you mean you were chasing us? Yeah, you should have beat her asses. I would.
It's stolen by the Pioneers and put out of bounds.
No, I called your mom. I remember. Didn't I call his mom for when he cried? And I called my mom. No, I didn't. No, but he said call my mom. He said call the hospital. I was like, I'm not. And you're like, what are you on your phone? No, I didn't. I called your mom. You're not the opposite. I did call your mom. You're making me read it. I go fight. He keeps screaming with him. Yeah, right now, buddy.
Nooksack again on the attack. Most of this game has been played in their third. They're going to call her on. Skylar has the first touch. Oh, just a little bit heavy on the first touch. Had she controlled that a little bit better, she would have been one-on-one with the keeper. So just as we were saying, the game is being mostly played in the Cougar defensive third. The Cougars with a quick transition and trying to get a counterattack, but just a little bit of a heavy touch from Sobitz, and it ends with the ball in the keeper's hands. Ball through, knocked down by the Pioneer defense. They are defending in numbers. They have 7 players behind the ball, and now they're attacking with 3. Now 2, as the Cougars retreat with 5, knocked away nicely on the right sideline by Butcher. Subbing into the game now for the Cougars is Camille Clark. And coming out is Zoe Woosley. She's playing out on the left wing. Nice. Oh, they're going to call a high kick on Looper. She was able to knock that ball away, but it will be a free kick. And so once again, Elena Dykstra is going to stand over the ball. Last time she was in this position, she put in a dangerous ball that resulted in a shot on goal from the top of the box. This time it's a low drive and it's intercepted and knocked away, but there are 5 Pioneer defenders there, but none of them make the play. Cougars come away with it. One-on-one, here she goes. Oh, and she's just turns away. So, unfortunately, couldn't control it, and that's a save for the keeper. The ball looked to go through, but knocked away by Butcher. She steps in again and knocks it away. So that'll be nice work on the back by Butcher. Throw in for the Pioneers. We're 15 minutes into the first half, and it's still 0-0. That ball sent long and wide by Dykstra and sails out of bounds. So it'll be a goal kick for the Cougars. Apologize if you heard any of that language in the background tonight. We have some fans that are unaware that they are sitting next to the live stream. So our thanks to Principal Jeanette Grisham for coming over and reminding them that we do not want that language going out over the internet. So appreciate that. That's Looper, drops it but intercepted. That's Gretchen Elmendorf working hard on the left wing, but again, Cougars defend well, knock it out of bounds. Nooksack drops it back, tries to recycle the offense, misplayed by the Cougars. Here they are on the attack, try to put it through. Cougars are there. Really, the Pioneers are attacking with 3 players. They have a little bit of midfield support. Cougars are defending in numbers. That ball bounces over the head, cleaned up. Looper has it, trying to control it, has a man on her. The defender knocks it away. Looper can't recover. But it rolls by all of the players and rolls out of bounds. Cougar throw. Anna Raymond for the Pioneers could control it on the sideline. Looper tries to turn and it goes out of bounds. Cougars with possession. There's a bad giveaway, but recovered. And now a long ball is played. Cougars have willing runners, but the Pioneer keeper comes well off her line and puts it out of bounds for the Cougar throw. Butcher with long throw, put out by Dykstra. Butcher again, this time with a short throw to Looper's chest. She tries to put it in the middle. Bouncing ball. And it comes free to the Cougars. To the Pioneers, but she puts it into the middle trying to play it long and it hits the official, and so he's going to blow it dead and give the Pioneers a free kick as it ricocheted off him and was able to stop play. Good work defending on the outside. Ball put down the sideline. Just a little too far ahead for the Cougar wing. Turned around and put out of bounds. Really an unforced error. It'll be Cougar throw. Put it in the middle, knocked away by the Pioneers. They keep looking to play it long. The Cougars are defending. Two players well behind the ball, well behind the last Nooksack attacker. I don't know if there's a speed differential that they're giving that much ground up. They are not going to get beat long at this point with their current shape. Again, the attempted through ball knocked away. Nooksack really hasn't shown the patience or the ability to have a slow build-up and knock the ball around. And this is another time looking long, and they just put it out of bounds. Throwing for the Cougars. Halfway gone here in the first half, under 20 minutes, 0-0 or 0-0, if you will. Cougars and the Nooksack Valley Pioneers tonight from Lakewood High School. Glad to bring you tonight's action.
Yeah, we're just kind of cool time.
Make good choices.
Of course.
Have a great rest of your night, boys.
Tomorrow's a half day, right? It's like every Friday.
Ball thrown in the middle, knocked back into the middle. It's going to be a high bounce. Let's see if the Cougars can get on the end of it. They can't, but Nooksack puts it out for a corner kick. First corner kick of the night for the Cougars.
Okay, here we go.
Sending it in low. Knocked away by the Pioneer defender. The Cougars were able to get onto it, put it back into the mixture. High bouncer. Oh, the Pioneer goalie goes as high in the air as she can and collects that before the Cougars could get their head on it. So it didn't look like a very dangerous corner kick because it was a low drive and easily knocked away by the Pioneer defenders. Did in the end trouble the Pioneers just a little bit. Not really even a half chance for the Cougars. There's a foul. But sniffing a half a chance, perhaps. Ball going to be right on the middle, played into the goal, and it's in! Goal! From distance! Cougars on the board! 35-yard shot, laser beamed into the right corner, into the back of the net. Cougars take a 1-0 lead. Got a couple of changes now being made for the Cougars. In the game now is number 23, who's number 27, Tabitha Brooks, and Crystal Raymond comes back into the game. So that goal came in the 24th minute for the Cougars, and they have a little more hop in their step right now. I believe that goal scorer was Aurora Fitzsimmons. Just a rocket into the side of the net. That ball's out. It's going to be a Cougar throw. So really, Nooksack controlled the first 10 minutes of the game. The ball was played mostly in their middle third of the field. Cougars had a couple of chances in the last 4 or 5 minutes. They got sniffed kind of a half a chance on a corner kick, and then on a foul, they're able to put the ball in the back of the net on a free kick, and they take the 1-0 lead. Another shot from distance, but this one is pushed far wide. A little ambitious there at that time. Nice dispossession. Looking into the middle, knocked down, but right to a Cougar, who goes back into the middle. Cougars have a little bit of possession here. As Nooksack's chasing the game just a little bit now. That ball bounces all the way through. Let's see if she can chase it down before it goes out of bounds, and she cannot. And that's going to be a Cougar throw. miscontrol there. Nooksack gets the steal, but stolen back by Yargis. Raymond on the attack, cuts through the defenders, has 2 more to beat. So Crystal Raymond took on 2. And now had 2 more. But unfortunately, she was not able to beat those 2 getting into the goal. Another throw-in for the Cougars, who seem to have had the possession in their favor here in the last 8 to 10 minutes. That was a left-footed try that just was not very strong, and it ended up in the keeper's arms. Ball is knocked down, but then cleaned up by the center back, Westvang. Knocked away, gets it to one of her players. That's a great play, not just to step in and intercept, but then to distribute to her team to start the counter. Cougars have the ball on the far side, but taken away by the Pioneer defense. A good step, but a mishit. That's good defense there by Brooks. Brooks is going to chase it down this left-hand side. Good coverage by Westvang. As Elmendorf had a step on Brooks. But right now the Cougars are playing deep with their 2 center backs, and they're not going to let someone get behind them. That's when we were here the other night with Cascade. That's how they gave up their goal, is the center backs creeped up a little bit too far, and they were able to get someone past them through and go one-on-one into the goal, and she was able to finish that. So I don't know if it's the new formation with the 3 at the back instead of the 4, or if this is Jordan Cohegan's new philosophy defensively. But either way, it's keeping those 3 defenders solid at the back and not allowing the Pioneers to roll through. That goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Pioneer throw from deep in their own end. And that ball went out of bounds before she was able to put it up the field. It looks like going to be a Cougar throw. Dropped into the middle, high bouncer. Oh, just into the outstretched arms of the keeper. Just a little bit higher, that ball bounces through. You've got a Cougar running free to the goal. Another ball put down the sideline. Raven running onto it. She's knocked off it. Good distribution out of the back. Brooks challenges too quickly. The ball goes by her. Here comes Elmendorf. They're calling that onside. And that ball was put over the top. I thought that was offsides, but that's where that defense, Brooks overcommitted, and all of a sudden it was 2-on-2 to the goal. That's what we're trying. Here comes Brooks out now as we get the starter, Butcher, back in the game on the right wing. Goalkeeper's played short. 2-man game on the sideline. And it goes out of bounds off the Pioneers. That'll be a Cougar throw. And we're going to have a sub into the game now. Loopers coming into the game.
It's Riley Westvang coming out.
Riley Westvang will be coming out. Under 10 minutes now in the half. Cougars lead 1-0. Feels great to be able to say that. Haven't said that very often in the last year or so. And Cougars are playing well tonight. Solid defending, opportunistic offense, counter-attacking. Elmendorf trying to turn, but really being shut down well by Yangus. forced her back, made a bad pass. Anna Raymond was not able to secure it, and it's a Cougar throw in. So there was no JV game tonight, and as I look at the Nooksack Valley Pioneers, they have 23 players listed as freshmen or sophomore on this roster, so a very young team. Just two seniors, Celia Rogers, number 38, and Anna Raymond, number 22. So, ball goes through, no flag is up, keeper has it, and they're going to be able to punt it from the back end. I'm wrong. Anna Raymond, number 22, I said was a senior. She's actually a freshman. I've seen her several times, number 22. It's Lilani Slauson, midfielder and forward, number 19. That ball is played from distance right into the waiting arms of the Cougar keeper. Ball hits Raymond and goes out of bounds for a Pioneer throw.
Nice.
Cougars will get on the attack, knocked away. Nice job, knocked down by Westfang. And again, good coverage on the outside left. Ball's rolling down the sideline. It's a foot race to see if he gets to the ball or gets out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Pioneer throw. Five minutes to go here in the first half. Cougars leading 1-0. Cougars again keep knocking the ball away, and now that's played out of bounds. Let the Cougar defense reset. Good defense there. Picked up nicely. Knocked down in the middle of the box. Cleared away. That ball's going to roll through. Oh. No, I don't know if that was good communication or not as the ball was cleared. And it's going to be a foul on the Pioneers. A little bit too much pushing and jostling underneath that ball, trying to push the Cougar out of her space as she was defending. Butcher puts it ahead, knocked away. Now it's Nooksack picks up the loose ball. Nooksack on the attack. That's Elmendorf looking to turn. Cougars are clinching down on her, clamping down on her. Ball's knocked away. Now the Cougars beat him to the ball. That's Raymond who got beat to the ball, put to center field. And now Cougar player moves around, trying to dance a little bit with the ball too much. 7 Pioneers behind the ball, so I don't think she was going to go anywhere with all that dribbling, but the attacking play and the ball is put out of bounds. That's really good job of attacking by the Cougar right wing or right midfielder. Zoe Wolseley, as she kept on going, kept tracking the ball, and eventually Pioneers put the ball out of bounds, and it's a Cougar throw. 2 minutes on the clock, so the clock is now stopped. As you say, every soccer game, the clock is kept on the field by the official for the final 2 minutes, so I can't give you any more time updates. I can just tell you that it's less than 2 minutes. I don't recall any stoppage time, any players down, any injuries, so it should be very close to just the 2 minutes exactly before we end the first half.
Go.
Cougars are going to see if they can't get a quick goal and get a 2-goal lead heading into half. But this is really important time to defend because they don't want to give up a cheap goal here at the end of the half and go in tied. Elmendorf down the sideline working on it. That's a heavy touch. It's going to roll out. That should be a goal kick for the Cougars. No, the official is calling that a corner kick. It's an interesting decision. I didn't think there was any way that any of the Cougars had touched that ball as she pushing down the sideline. The referee may have stopped his watch as that ball rolled a long ways away from the corner to give them plenty of opportunity for this corner kick and offensive foray. The first corner kick of the night put in right to the penalty stripe, but knocked down, knocked away, bouncing ball cleared by the Cougars. Nooksack looks to put it back in the mixer, but a swing and a miss. Now they're having to square it, but the Cougars end up knocking it away. Now Nooksack is all the way back on the other side of midfield having to reset, so nothing doing on that corner kick. Again, very important that the Cougars hold the Pioneers off the scoreboard in this last minute, as they have a 1-0 lead. Nice job of forcing them back, not letting her turn. Ball goes into the middle, but right into the waiting hands of the Cougar people. The referee is looking at his watch, but he is not having any inclination to blow his whistle in the half. I think he's going to let Nooksack have this attack. I think if the Cougars clear it downfield, he may blow it. No, he's checking his watch.
It's 3:07.
It's been well past 2 minutes. And there's the whistle, and that ends the first half. So tonight, the Cougars have a 1-0 lead on the goal from Aurora Fitzsimmons from distance, a laser to the lower right-hand corner. It's going to be a 10-minute halftime. We will be back in 9 minutes and 30 seconds on this Cougar live stream broadcast. Thanks for joining us, everybody. What?
Is it out of focus? Because I have to keep Well, but then it goes blank, and I have to hit
I
it.
don't know what's going on with that. Why it's
I don't
going
either.
blank.
We've never had that happen before.
Thank you, Jeanette, for. I got a text from Nick. You know there are people around you swearing. I'm like, yes, Nick. Jeanette's taking care of it. So it did go out.
Is that pause now?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And they just get even.
I mean, schools.
Yeah, they okay. Hey, what? Yay, yay, yay. That's nice.
And all my boys that are shadow box everywhere.
I think.
So the listen goes down in my ear. You should let Dixie get some of these ones. You should go by your ear and be like, why are you leaning on us? Don't you want us? I said, I absolutely want you here, but I don't want you to miss out on getting your shoes for the game. She's probably like, will you do a round of shadow box with us? Sure. I don't know what that means, but I'm happy to. Suck me into it.
That's right. Let me know what it is.
Oh no, we did a round. I won. I don't know what I did. They didn't.
Do you know what the Wi-Fi signal is from over there in the stands? Used to be none, but they supposedly upped the strength, signal strength. I'm gonna try to do cross country next Wednesday,
Fun.
but doing it from here is nice.
Yeah.
Because all you can see is this, but if I could do it from there, I could get the start and all of that.
Nothing like a little proximity to me. Works in the classroom, works outside of the classroom. Right? They're just moving now, like, halftime's a good time.
See, why is it doing all? Oh, totally started over. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying, just so you. Oh, sorry, I'll be quiet.
Well, we're back. 14 seconds till the start of the second half. And the Cougars will take their 1-0 lead into the second half. And we're having a little trouble with the Wi-Fi, so it's spotty. Every now and then it's shutting down on us. We're having to reset, so if it freezes, it's more than likely a problem on mine, not a problem with your computer. So don't touch that dial, don't refresh. We'll do it here, and hopefully that'll solve the problem. Nooksack will now attack from left to right or west to east. The Cougars will attack from east to west towards the flagpole, towards the open end of the stadium, as if either end is closed, but the east end at least has the baseball field there. Try to get you the starting lineups, but I'm sure that they are very similar. We've got Zoe Woosley out here, number 4 on the left wing. Skylar Sobritz, number 6 in the middle. Riley Westfang in the midfield. And again, it looks like the same back 3 for the Cougars. With Taylor Westfang flanked by Lauren Butcher. Let's see if we can get the other defender's number. It's a good step to knock the ball away by Westfang, putting it in deep. And that's Kaylee Guler, number 5, who's the other defender. So Nooksack is going to have to throw a few more numbers into the attack. And the Cougars are going to have to play solid defense and look for that counter to try and get that second goal. Just underway in the second half. If you're just joining us, Cougars got a goal in the 25th minute. Laser shot from distance on the set piece. Aurora fits in. Skylar Sobert's on the ball. Oh, she's tackled in the box. No call. Still fighting, and finally picked up by the Nooksack goalie. Very close. Very close to a penalty. The referee must have determined that she did not get tripped. And that That was a good clean play on the ball.
At like 10 o'clock at night. I pushed it forward into a parking spot. So I switched to the rest of it. Won my match, came back, and they called me off. And on the phone, we talked about the thing about I just called my mom now. Like what? I was talking about what do I do?
On the attack, but the Cougar only secures it. Touched by. That's going to be a goal kick. Be out of bounds. That would be a Pioneer throw. And that's going to be a foul throw. Very rarely do you see a foul throw called, but he said that she lifted her legs up. One of the rules about the throw in is you must come all the way over the top of your head and keep both feet on the ground. You can see there that she threw the ball long and high and she dragged her back foot. Nooksack now starting to attack. But that ball comes to the side. Ruler's there, can't control it. Excuse me, that was a Ruler. That was Woosley. Ruler was the one that cleared it. So that'll be a Cougar throw. And that's going to be off of number Woosley and out of bounds. It's put forward and out of bounds. Pioneer throw. That ball is into the waiting arms of the Pioneer keeper. The Cougars just couldn't quite get there in time. Pioneers on the attack. It's Elmendorf running down the side, cutting in towards goal. Centers it into the middle, but it's deflected out of bounds into the side netting. And that's going to be a Pioneer corner kick. Second corner kick of the night for the Pioneers. Cougars defended the first corner kick very well. Ball swung into the penalty spot. Let's go soccer! Let's go soccer! And the ball is kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Pioneer throw, but the Cougars defended that very well.
Lakewood! Cougars! Lakewood! Cougars! Lakewood! Cougars! Hey, turn up!
Gets a late leg in there by the Pioneer player, number 4, Elena Dykstra, and that's going to result in a Cougar free kick. Guler to take the free kick. And she puts it into the box. Cougars are running onto it. Oh, the keeper came out and went by her. And it rolled out of bounds. Very dangerous. If one of the Cougars runners could have gotten onto it, the keeper was out, totally misjudged that, and it could have rolled by.
Let's go Lakewood! Let's go Lakewood!
Little goal kick. Blocked off a Pioneer player. Sobridge couldn't quite get to it as it bounced back to the keeper. That's going to be another free kick. Very dangerous play. That slow, hard goal kick that the Pioneer player, the offensive player, couldn't control and bounced right back to the keeper. If that ball does not have a lot of pace on it, that ball's in the back of the net for a Cougar run. That ball misjudged by the Pioneer keeper. It spilled out of bounds. It's going to be a Cougar corner kick. A couple of tough minutes for the Pioneer keeper. Misjudged one. That one bounces off her hands. So, corner kick for the Cougars.
Here comes.
Ball's put into the near post. The keeper again goes to punch it. Misses it. Scramble for the ball. Knocked away. And here come the Pioneers on the attack. It's like Lauder, midfielder, is on the attack there. Ball's knocked away. Cougars on possession, coming forward, just can't quite get the dribbling through there. Ball's kicked right to the Cougars, put it on the back into the mixer, but no one is there. And the keeper secures it. A couple more dangerous moments really haven't resulted in a chance yet, but the Cougars are certainly putting the pressure on the Pioneer defense. 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Cougars still lead 1-0 on that goal for distance. Ball goes through. Cougars running onto it. Keeper way out off her lines and knocked that ball away. Again, a fairly dangerous run by Sobridge. She just can't quite get there. That ball rolls free all the way down to the touchline. Cougar throw. Pioneers on the attack, clear the midfield. Ball's misjudged by the Pioneer defender. Sobridge is out. Good first touch, but she's overtaken by a running Pioneer defender. So that time she had a good first touch, but she wasn't able to stretch her legs out and really run onto it. And she was
Let's go Cougars! Let's go Cougars!
all through, but knocked away by that solid back three of the Cougars. Westbank does a nice job of running it down. Now she beats it down the sidelines, gets the ball ahead. 26, maybe 25, McKenna Mattox there. there on the left front. So good work by West Bank trying to get the ball back. Ball hit in the air off a head, a couple heads. Now it's centered. Cougars have it. Oh, dropped it down. Maybe a shot, maybe a half shot, maybe just an attempt to control. Keeping the pressure on. Ball's kicked out of bounds. Off the Pioneers. It's Cougar throw. Down the side. Just kicked away by the Pioneers, but the Cougars have recovered it. Pioneers looking for a long ball, and that's too long, out of bounds. Cougar throw. Bounces around off a couple of players, but it rolls out of bounds. Another Cougar throw on the far side. Ball's played long down the right, but out of bounds, and that's going to be a Pioneer throw. That ball bounces over the head of the Cougar defender, but good recovery by West Bank in the center. The referee's blown his whistle, and I guess it's going to be a throw-in for the Cougars. I didn't hear the whistle. Locked away and out of bounds, Cougar throw. "15 minutes gone here in the second half. Cougars still lead 1-0, having had that goal. It's the 25th minute. Bounds thrown again for the Cougars as they matriculate themselves down the sideline. Cougars on the attack, trying to play a little one-touch, but the Pioneers intercept. They clear it, but it's put back down the sideline and out of bounds. The Pioneer throw. Cougars fighting hard, trying to keep the ball in the center. Drops it. She looks like she good distribution down the right side. Looked like she was going to tee it up. Try a shot from distance. Good solid defending on the sideline. That ball's been put in. And here comes the Cougar keeper out. She's going to secure it. That is not any trouble for anyone. West Bank puts the ball down the side. Knocked back in the middle for the Pioneers in possession. but intercepted and knocked up into the air by the Cougars. Now the Cougars have 3 players bunched in the middle with the ball. There's a ball just kicked into the end, and the Pioneer keeper's able to back up and corral. Subbed into the game for the Cougars. It's going to be Crystal Raymond, number 14. Leo Clark, number 3. I didn't quite get the number of that last player going over to the far side. But that's Alexi Looper coming out. So fresh legs into the game for the Cougars. Broken up nicely, put down the middle of the field. A couple of willing Cougars running onto it. There's Crystal Raymond. Goes on for her and out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Long throw up the side, bouncing ball. Knocked down by Guler. And that's going to be a foul for a shoulder. Looks like Camille Clark maybe got a little physical in there. The referee is going to give Nooksack Valley a free kick. Ball's played forward. Westfang knocks it down, clears it, and that's kicked out of bounds by the Pioneer player. We are halfway through the second half, 20 minutes to go in the second half. Cougars lead 1-0. Cougars have really controlled the tempo here in the second half. Nooksack Valley had the first 10 or 12 minutes of possession, and most of the game was being played in the Cougars' middle third of the field. No real serious chances on goal, but they certainly controlled possession and time. Since that point, it's pretty much been the reverse. The Cougars have had possession. The ball's been playing really in the midfield area or in the Pioneer defensive end, Cougars offensive end. And a lot of it just in the middle of the field. Cougars have really done a nice job of being solid at the back with their flat 3, and those 3 have been very effective. Guler and Westfang and Butcher.
Nice.
Pioneer keeper is way out. If they could just pop it over, good ambitious try, knocked down. And she's sitting on the ball. That's going to be a free kick. The Pioneer keeper is way out of the goal. If they could get possession and put one over her head, they could get it into the back of the net. She is way high. Right now, she's not even standing in her penalty box. And here she comes. It's touched around her. It's open net. Raymond trying to track it down. Open net. Have a shot. No, just touches it up, tees it up, not able to get it going. This time it is touched over her head, and it's a goal! The Pioneer keeper way overcommitted outside, and they put it over her head into the back of the net for a goal. Camille Clark with the second goal of the night for the Cougars as they take a 2-0 lead, 17:45 left to go in the half. Huge goal for the Cougars. As I just said, the keeper came way out and overcommitted. She got back on her line, but then she came out aggressively again, and Camille Clark just put it over her head. She wasn't able to get to it. And the Cougars get the goal.
Yay! Good for them.
Nooksack really needs to press forward and play with some urgency in the Cougar end. But the Cougar defense has been very solid. And once more rolls out of bounds off the Pioneers, and it's a Cougar throw. The Cougars will need to continue to be solid at the back. Ball put on net from distance, not on net, just into the box, and it rolls out of bounds. And it's going to be a goal kick. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot. Neither were very effective. Ball's just a little too ambitious for Westbank, and it rolls out of bounds. But the throw-in goes right by the Pioneer player, right to the Cougars, who again put it out of bounds and now will defend. Cougars clear it. It's Crystal Raymond running onto it, and it's put out of bounds before she can get there. Cougars throwing down the sidelines. Raymond's able to secure it. She looks to put it in the middle, not there. Intercepted. Here comes Nooksack on the offense. Good step in that time by Butcher, although it goes long. Right to the Pioneer keeper, who again is a long way off the line.
Nice takeaway.
Good clearance. Let's see if we can control midfield. No, just tries to play it on and is unable to secure the possession. Is Looper now playing in the center. Trying to push it down the sidelines. The Cougars defense is there, puts it out of bounds.
You're the soccer senior. No, John, excuse me. What are you guys talking about?
Cougar keeper.
Cougar power! Cougar power! Cougar power!
And again, not great control. It's out of bounds. Pioneer throwing, kind of a giveaway of a goal kick. They'd be better off just booting it up the field to the other team. They wouldn't have possession so deep in their own end. Although, by being a throw-in, they're able to get back and mark up and defend instead of having it be in open play. Second possession on the attack. They are attacking with 5. Cougars are defending with 7 right now. Ball's cleared, goes all the way through, slips through to Cougar. Touches it by the defense, but she can't quite get it to it as that, again, that Pioneer keeper way off her line. It's done her well, but the one time it didn't, it cost her a goal. So I'm not sure if it has done her well tonight, because I'm not sure how much the Cougars would have troubled her, especially on a play like that with the defense recovering. Ball's played out. Some subs, more fresh legs. This is Skylar Solbridge coming back in for Camille Clark, the goal scorer.
Oh, she's in 12, yeah. She's in 12. Is that young? No. After junior, then it's sophomore, then it's college.
Cleared away off
I know. Have you ever thought about this?
their end.
No, have you ever thought about this?
Played forward. We'll see if they can control this one. The ball bounces high. This time it's controlled by the Pioneers. She kicks it right to Fitzsimmons in the middle. They're going to call a foul on the Cougar forward for running up the back of the Nooksack defender. That ball rolls out of bounds. By the time they put it back into play, we're going to be in the final 10 minutes. So 70 minutes gone here at Dick Cardinal Stadium. Cougars leading 2-0. Need to have some stout defending here for the last 10 minutes. Cougars defending with 10. And that's going to be a foul and a free kick. One defender wall there, no defender wall. She backs up to just challenge. This has been dangerous once. That ball just rolls all the way through the keeper, not dangerous at all. One long hop, and it is secured. A very unsure punt. And it just kind of dribbles through, but cleaned up by the Cougar defense. That long ball is played forward. And again, ball nice and high and arching. Cougars are underneath it. Keeper is out quite a ways. If they can get a clean look, could be able to pop it over her head, put it in the back of the net. Oh, the linesman waves for a foul as the player is knocked down, but the referee could have easily called that advantage and let that play develop to see if perhaps the Cougars could get an attack on goal, but he does not allow the advantage. And instead, he brings it back, and it's going to be a free kick for the Cougars. This is about the area of the field where Fitzsimmons scored the first goal, but instead of being in the middle of the field, this is outside the numbers on the right side. Puts it hard into the middle, but right into the wing arms of the Pioneer keeper. Espan puts it in. Cougars are running on it. but again, that high line by the keeper. And she secures it without a problem. 7 minutes to go here in the game. Cougars leading 2-0. Pioneers on the attack. They're attacking with 5. Cougars are defending with 8. And again, that ball is put through. Cougars are running to it with the Pioneer, but it's out of bounds. And they're going to give the Pioneers a corner kick. I thought that was easily played off. Hey, the Pioneers, it should have rolled out for a goal kick. 4th goal kick, corner kick of the night for the Pioneers. That ball is well played, put in, and it's right there, knocked in by the Pioneers. So goal for the Pioneers at the 6-minute and 30-second mark left to go in the game. And now it's a nail biter. It's 2-1. Great delivery by the Pioneers, and it just fell free in front of the Cougar net. And a Pioneer was able to just tap it into the back of the net. We're in the 74th minute now. 2-1. It's going to get a little bit exciting and tense here now as the Cougars need to defend. It's too bad. I thought it was a questionable corner kick call to begin with. I thought that might have been a handball there, but we're going to play, and we're going to have to keep it close. Cougars are going to have to be stout defensively. Pioneers really haven't shown any ability to score in the flow of play. But they did score off the set piece. So, 1 set piece goal apiece. Cougars with the 1 goal off the roll of play by Camille Clark, beating the Pioneer keeper as she came out and tried to track the ball on the top of her line. We're now in the 6th minute. The ball's going to roll all the way through. Cougar keeper stays on her line, and it's going to be put out for another corner kick. So, dangerous situation for the Cougar defenders. As the keeper stayed back, didn't come off her line aggressively. Nooksack is going to sub. I don't know if they're subbing because they want the referee to stop his watch and give them a little more time. Ball comes in, and it trickles out, and it's going to be a goal kick. Now in the 77th minute. Ball set up the sideline. Raymond couldn't control it. Pioneer throw in. Here they come again. Looking to attack. Oh, that's a foul throw. She hopped. We need a quick referee and just be neutral, I know, but sometimes. Here comes Raymond. She turns the corner, drops it in. Keeper's out. Oh, it knocks it away. Great try by Raymond to drop it to the runner. She was just not able to knock it away from the keeper. That's Skylar Sobriggs. And that goal kick is kicked out of bounds. So that should be a Cougar throw. Oh, hard challenge, and there's a foul. So that's going to be a foul. Nooksack Valley coach is very upset, saying that it shouldn't be a foul, but referee, oh, he's going to come over and console the linesman. And he's now going to call the foul on the Cougars.
Oh, and he doesn't let everybody get back.
And that's unfortunate because the Cougars have pushed everybody up, and now that quick restart, and the Pioneers are able to kind of get a fast break on that. That's very poor right there because the Cougars were given the ball. They pushed everybody in the box to try and get a third goal, and then they got a quick strike going the other way. But it's going to be a goal kick for the Cougars.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go in the game. They're going to turn the clock off. The time will be kept by the official. Loopers out and into the game. I think that's number 16. Tatum Osley. Can't tell with the swishing ponytail.
Get it out of there.
Ball's knocked out. Pioneer throw. So again, we won't know how much time is left. We won't know how much does this run down as the Cougars hold on to that narrow 1-goal lead as they lead 2-1. Good clearance by Westphal. Sobert's running onto it, but the defender is able to be there before she gets there. Raymond down gets the ball and she puts it down. Sobert's running onto it, so keep it way off the line. Sends it back upfield. Good challenge by the Cougars out of bounds. That's a throw in for the Pioneers. Long throw down the sideline. She's looking to turn the corner, but she's turned around and turned back. She plays it backwards. Cougars have it. Knock it away. That's ball's knocked off of the Pioneer, who knocked it off the Cougar. Out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Again, 2-1, less than 2 minutes to go. Cougars leading. They had a 2-0 lead, and then the Pioneers were able to get a goal off a corner kick. So Clark and Fitzsimmons are the goal scorers for the Cougars. So throwing for the Cougars, the ball rolls a long way. The official stops the clock and lets them go chase it down. Unofficially, we've now had 2 minutes and 11 seconds go off the clock since 2-minute warning, but again, it's unofficial and it's what we have. Good tackle by the Cougars. Couldn't get the clearance. Now they do get a better clearance. Ball put back in towards the goal. It rolls free and it's out of bounds. Goal kick for the Cougars. The final whistle blows and the game match is over. The Lakewood Cougars beat the Nooksack Valley Pioneers 2-1. Thanks for joining us tonight on the live stream. We have had exciting soccer for you tonight. This is our final broadcast of the week. Next week, we will be here on Tuesday night, the 19th. We have volleyball on the 20th. Wednesday night, we're going to try to bring you the cross-country meet and the soccer game that night. And Friday night, we'll have our first football game. And then Saturday the 23rd, we have a 2 o'clock start for soccer. So we'll be with you Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday next week on the Cougar live stream. Thanks to Laurel Leach on the camera, Baldeep Singh on the backside. Melanie Irish, we love you for joining us and keeping us track of us on social media. Kate Thronson for our programs. For all the Cougar crew, I'm Dale Leach signing off. Good night, everybody.